All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakodash, and double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Do well. And salute, man. Much love to you, sensitive brothers who push this truth, man, week in and week out. Man, y'all brothers stay strong. We almost home. And yeah, I was checking out Mr. Alex Jones' channel, man, and he brought out some pretty interesting news like he always does, but this one really stuck out to me about how hold on, Shalakim, about how there is many food processing plants just mysteriously just burning down, man. Just food processing plants just burning down left and right, man. You know? And us hearing the truth, we know what's up, man. Us hearing this truth, we know what's up. That ain't nothing but Esau Edom forwarding his agenda, man. He's just forwarding his agenda, man. To starve out the people pre-mark of the beast, man. You know? This is basically just more of the prophecies unraveling prior to the day of Jacob's trouble, man. And prior to the hour of temptation. More hurdles we got to jump over prior to the hour of temptation, man. Because when they starve niggas out, you're going to really see, you're going to see people true colors, man. You're going to see Jake true colors. And you know, Jake love to eat, man. You know, Jake love to eat. And that's also got something to do with how there's this bird flu crisis going on now. And it's affecting chicken and turkey, man. So you got a lot of shortages on chicken and turkey. And not only that, shut your butt up, boy. Not only that, you got your boy Bill Gates buying hundreds and hundreds of thousands of acres. He might even be at over 1 million acres now, man. I got a quick article on that too. You know, there's a big crisis going on, big food crisis, and just a big supply crisis, point blank period, man. So this devil is trying to starve people out in order to do his agenda. And what is his agenda? To mark everybody with that microchip, RFID microchip implant, man. You know? And this devil, man, he thinking, oh, I know how to get you niggas to submit. And some brothers are going to submit to this shit. Of course, 2/3 they're going to submit. But some brothers are going to submit to the mark of the beast. Hey, that's in prophecy too, man. Some of us gonna fold up. Lord willing, not me, and Lord willing, none of you censored brothers, man. Lord willing, none of you censored brothers fold to this, man. So I'm gonna start it off with this Psalms 55 before I press play. Psalms 55 and 22, it says, and hopefully this video gets sound, man, because my last video didn't get no damn sound, man. That wasn't nothing but Satan. You know, I probably got flagged or something like that, man. I don't know, but this is Psalms 55 and 22. It says, cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee, and he shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. Exactly, man. So this famine that's coming up on this place, that's a burden. So we got to cast that burden up on the Lord, man, because we already know what it is. If we know this truth, therefore we got a stable mind. We understand that famine must come. You know, just like we understand the whole pandemic thing. We understand that scriptures talk about pestilence coming. And we understood that was a psyop and it's steady going. He about to bring that right back up, man. That ain't went nowhere just because this war kicked off. And just because gas prices went real high. And they took it out the media. Nah. Oh, it's coming back. We understand these things. We understand this is how the devil, the so-called white man, is operating. And he's doing it under the orders of Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, man. Because he works for the Heavenly Father. And hey, even Alex Jones said that in one of his recent podcasts. He said that Satan works for God, man. That's true. He been watching the truth, man. He been watching brothers preach. He know all about us, man. Alex Jones, he knows all about us, man. But the Lord is going to sustain his hopeful elect, man. So we got to cast that burden of worrying about, oh, well, I'm going to eat. What am I going to do, man? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I went to the store today and the shelves didn't look so good, man. This was gone. This was gone. Some of the shelves was empty. This, that. We can't get scared now. You know, we can't bitch up now. And that's another thing, another benefit of fasting, man. You're basically practicing for a famine, man. You're getting yourself ready to go a few days without eating, you know, because that might happen. That might happen. But some brothers ready for that because they fast on and off, you know. You might starve for a little minute, man, you know, but the Lord gonna feed his hopeful elect, man. He gonna feed his hopeful elect. But let me play this video real quick.
Let me get to this, though, when we come back. I still got more to hit in the segment, but next segment. I started hearing about this a couple of weeks ago. There was a sabotage of fertilizer facilities, a sabotage of food processing facilities, and sabotage of power lines and things that's not being reported in the press. And I've got this from very good inside sources. And they were telling me a couple of weeks ago I need to look into this, and I didn't look into it because I just get so busy. And then suddenly it just pops up everywhere. Do you know how many food processing plants blew up and burned down in the last 2 weeks? Anybody know? Take a wild guess. It's over 20.
Dang.
And just as this story started getting picked up yesterday, people are finding even more that blew up and burned down. 100% sabotage. Now, who would be doing that? I don't know. Who's turning off the pipelines? Who is flooding the border and totally opening it right now? Who is devaluing the dollar? Who is doing all this? I mean, we know this is...
Now, who would be doing this? We know who's doing it, man. Esau Edom, man. You know? Caught red-handed. Once again, we already know, man. We know Esau. We know. But this is Matthew 24. Yeah, Yahweh Shah prophesied of these times, man. He prophesied of these times. The disciples asked him what to look for in the day of his coming. What signs to look for to know when when Yahweh Shah is about to make his return. And just to give a couple of signs, I'm going to hit Matthew 24, verse 6. And it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Ukraine and Russia, man. The USSR and NATO about to lock horns again. So ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So we don't supposed to be troubled by these things. All these things gotta happen. They must come to pass, but the end is not just yet. Not just yet, man. And it says, for nation shall rise against nation, nationality against nationality. You saying that Esau, that white guilt shit is basically going away, man. That spirit of Esau being in so-called white guilt is going away. You know? They basically want to be open racists. That's why Joe Rogan couldn't get taken down when they were showing all that racist shit he was saying. You know? They want to be openly with their racists, man. Racism. They tired of hiding it, man. They're tired of hiding it. And that's good. Let the snake expose themselves, man. So I'm going to continue reading. It says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, man. America versus Russia. America versus China. Everybody versus America. All these kingdoms against America. And there shall be famines. Hold on, what Yahweh shall say? In the times of his return, there's going to be famines, man. Letting you know he about to come back. There's going to be famines. And you see this famine being orchestrated, man. Right before our face, man. This famine is being engineered by mankind. There should never be a famine on this planet. You got food that grow out of the damn ground that you stand on, man. You know, you got food on these trees, man. You know, you got food everywhere. There's more than enough food on this planet, but this famine is being orchestrated, and the Most High is with Esau as he does this. And that's on the left-hand side. He's with him on the left-hand side, man. You know, because he's using Esau to fulfill that prophecy of famine. Okay, it says, and there shall be famines and pestilence. Pestilence 19. It says earthquakes in diverse places. There was an earthquake yesterday out here in St. Louis, man, but it only hit the little Edomite areas. They the only ones that felt it. They heard a loud boom and the ground was trembling, man. There was an earthquake right out here in the St. Louis area, and that's a rare thing for St. Louis. You know, I don't think in none of these Jake areas they felt that, man. You know, I would have never knew it was an earthquake until I saw that news clip, man. So it says in earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Exactly, these are the beginning of sorrows, man. It's coming like that. This America, y'all love to love, man. This white man, y'all love to love. It's going down, man. This is the beginning of sorrows, man. All this comfortableness, this everybody just being wicked as they want to be and doing whatever they want to do, man, and saying to hell with the Most High, fanning their hands at the Bible. That shit coming to an end, man. Y'all about to learn who Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua is, man. Y'all about to learn the power of the Father, man. And he ain't playing and he ain't happy at all. Only thing he rejoicing about is his hopeful elect, man, waking up and coming back to him. That's it. And he's also rejoicing at the fall of the wicked, too. You know? So I'm gonna jump to. Hold on. Rewind that.
Turning off the pipe picked up yesterday. People are finding even more that blew up and burned down. 100% sabotage. Now, who would be doing that? I don't know. Who's turning off the pipelines? Who is flooding the border and totally opening it right now? Who is devaluing the dollar? Who is doing all this? I mean, we know this is the Extinction Rebellion, Great Reset, environmental globalist cult that is the WEF. That's their whole agenda. How do you think they're going to get us to total collapse and 90% depopulation by 2030? I mean, they're not playing games. That's why you see all these leftists go from William Shatner, I'm not saying he's even a leftist, but he's with the leftist, and AOC and Beto and all of them saying, everybody's going to be dead by 2030. The global warming's going to kill everyone. Everyone's getting ready to die. They've just been given part of the story and are told this is coming. But it's not the global warming. It's the globalists sabotaging everything down the line and lawlessness setting in. And then when these food processors, a lot of them find out they're not going to be able to get food anymore, they go ahead and burn it down for the insurance money. And so the lawlessness, the insanity, the wild corruption begins to accelerate at these points. And we're going into a very accelerationist area. A lot of folks want to just accelerate things and see it collapse. I do not. I don't want civil war. I don't want death. I don't want to strut around in a uniform. I'm not looking to be part of what the globalists have initiated. I'm just here trying to warn people and have sanity prevail and stop this. But I'm being time.
You don't want this to happen, but the Most High does. This has to happen. Zlaki, this has to happen, man. So this is Matthew 6:25. It says, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life. Don't worry about it, basically. If you've been doing the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, keeping your faith in him, your faith and your works, man, don't take no thought for your life, man. Don't even worry about it, man. It says, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, in the body than raiment? Exactly. Take no thought for your life, man. Don't even worry about it. You know you've been serving Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You know your faith is in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it, man. We got to understand it. We know what's happening. We know what's going on. And we understand in this Bible, the Lord said he was going to feed his servants, man. He's going to feed his servants. And let me see some. I'm going to jump back to Matthew 5 and 6 real quick. Matthew 5 and 6. And by the way, with that famine that's coming, that's also affecting like dog food, baby formula. So the scriptures say, Yahushua said, woe unto you that give suck in those days, man. You people with these little babies, man. There's about to be a damn baby formula shortage, man. And people with dogs, I got dogs, you better be aware, because that dog get too hungry, he might try to eat your ass, man. And some of y'all people, y'all gonna eat your damn dogs. And some of y'all gonna eat your babies, man, when y'all get too hungry. You people that the Lord ain't dealing with, you know? And that's good for you. That's woe unto you. Because you basically the Lord calling you a piece of shit if you put the spirit on you to resort to something like that, man. You know? This is Matthew 6 and hold on, where we at? Okay, Matthew 5 and 6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness. That's what we hunger and thirst after, man. We're not worried about that food. We want the kingdom, man. We understand that this famine must happen. We want the kingdom. We hunger and thirst after righteousness, man. First thing first. Hell, some of us don't even mind dying for real. We don't even mind dying in these times, man, because it's such a headache. You get tired of wickedness. Your spirit be vexed, man. So it says, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. And you got many, I'm going to say this, you got many unmerciful men in this truth, man. It says, blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see Yahweh. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Exactly, peacemakers, not shit starters. Not shit stirrers, man. People who keep shit up. People who's constantly kicking up dust. It says, blessed are the peacemakers, man. And I'm going to jump to, hold on. If it is in this chapter, let me see. Let me see. Hold on.
That's their whole agenda. How do you think they're going to get us to total collapse and 90% depopulation by 2030? I mean, they're not playing games. That's why you see all these leftists go from William Shatner, I mean, saying he's even a leftist, but he's with the leftist, and AOC and Beto and all of them saying, everybody's going to be dead by 2030. The global warming's going to kill everyone. Everyone's getting ready to die. They've just been given part of the story and are told this is coming. But it's not the global warming. It's the globalists sabotaging everything down the line and lawlessness setting in. And then when these food processors, a lot of them,
they have to set the stage for the mark of the beast, man. They have to set the stage to bring people down to that point where they feel like they got no other choice but to take this RFID microchip implant, which is the mark of the beast according to the Bible. They got to set that stage, man. You know, prophecy must happen. These are the beginning of sorrows we're living in right now. And it says, Matthew 4 and 4, it says, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh. Man shall not live by bread alone. You got people who rather fill their damn belly and be gluttonous. I got a problem with gluttony too, you know, but I serve Yahweh Shem Shah. Then they call the Lord a glutton, but I'm actually am a glutton, you know, but I serve Yahweh Shem Shah. So it says, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh. Now, Esau, if you actually had a kingdom where you lived by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh, you wouldn't have these problems, man. You wouldn't have all these curses and plagues coming down upon you like this, man. You wouldn't have this problem, man. But instead, you hate the Most High. You hate Yahweh Shah. You hate his word. You know, and you produce your own laws, man. You publish your own laws, and they're all wicked. They all contradict the scriptures, man. Therefore, you get judged. You running around calling yourself a Christian and a Jew. You a Judeo-Christian. All these different denominations. Ronald Reagan came out and said the Bible is the law of the land. But here it is. Y'all don't follow nothing in the Bible, man. So the plague's gonna come up on your wicked ass, Esau. You liar. You goddamn accuser. You know? And I do want to read some of this article real quick. I want to read some of this article. Hold on. We all gonna be tempted, man, and tried in these last days, man. People complain about GMOs. Hey, I complain about GMOs. This shit is wicked, man. But guess what? People gonna miss them damn GMOs in these times, man. That's how bad it's gonna get, man. They already got you Babylonians rationing. See, I thought everything was all good, man. Like the scriptures talk about victuals being so good, cheap, that they gonna think themselves to be in a good case. Now everything is going up. Inflation, which is gonna lead to hyperinflation, man. You know? Everything is increasing. And us here in the truth, we ain't worried about it. The Lord fed his people with angels' bread before. He sustained his people with food that he basically rained down from heaven, man. Manna, you know? He put the spirit on Moses to strike a rock, and water, fresh, clean water came out of that rock that we were able to drink of when we were athirst. You know? So we ain't worried about shit. And of course, the scriptures talk about those preppers, all that shit they prepping up. The men of the Lord gonna get it, but it still ain't enough preppers in this world for all of us to eat. So the Most High got other ways also for us to eat in these last days, man. Hell, I got neighbors that just rolled up on me and just, invited me to the pantry, the church pantry, where one of my neighbors, he's the head over the pantry. He run the pantry, and it's a big, big church. I ain't gonna say the name of the church. And give me loads of food every week. And my other neighbor, he give me food. Then I'm meeting people because I got a business. I'm meeting people who got bread, and I'm getting in good with them. I ain't that type of person to try to be cool with people because they got money, but they feel like they see my spirit. They see my spirit. A lot of these is Jakes, and they just happy to see a Jake out here trying to do something positive, man. And try to live honest, man, because so many Jakes just out here just being wicked, man. It's a refreshing thing to see a Jake who trying to live according to your Yahushua and Yahushua standards, man. So that's a blessing. The Lord got many ways to feed us. He gonna show you all kind of miraculous ways, man. Things you never thought of, man. So we ain't even worried about the famine, man. We'll be all right. Hell, I'm to the point where my fat ass need to starve for about 4 days. Lose some of this damn weight. Oh, man. But, yeah. Let me pull out this article real quick. I know I had an article. Hold on. Right there. I ain't gonna read too much because the video, I don't want it to get too lengthy. So, I don't want it to get too lengthy. All right. And that's another thing I meant to say. That's why you shouldn't burn every bridge just because somebody's still in the world and they being wicked. Every bridge don't need to be burned, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. The Lord might use that person to help you in these last days, man. He might use that person to help you. There's been people who I never would have thought would have helped me came out and helped me in these times, man. Some shit I never thought of. So let me read some of this on this article from TheGuardian.com. And this is Bill Gates is the biggest private owner of farmland in the United States. Why? This dude, this devil, Mr. GMO himself, he's the biggest private owner of farmland in the United States. So why? That's the question. It says Gates has been buying land like it's going out of style. He now owns more farmland than my entire Native American family. Damn. Hold on. It says Bill Gates have never been a farmer. So why did the land report dub him Farmer Bill this year? The third richest man on the planet doesn't have a green thumb, nor does he put in the back-breaking labor humble. The back-breaking labor humble people do to grow our food and who get far less praise for it. That kind of hard work isn't what made him rich. Gates' achievement, according to the report, is that he's the largest private owner of farmland in the U.S. A 2018 purchase of 14,500 acres of prime eastern Washington farmland, which is traditional Yakama, Native American, territory, for $171 million, helped him get that title. In total, Gates owns approximately 242,000 acres of farmland, which assets totaling more than $690 million. So this dude owns over 250,000 acres of farmland. And this, what day is this article? April 5th, 2021. So I'm pretty sure he owns even more now. So it says, to put that in perspective, that's nearly the size of Hong Kong and twice the acreage of the lower Brule Sioux tribe, where I'm an enrolled member. A white man owns more farmland than my entire family, than my entire native family, native nation, man. That's crazy. A white man owns more farmland than my entire native nation. Damn. Man, put that in perspective, if you can. Damn. This devil's so greedy and wicked, man. It says the United States is defined by the excesses of its ruling class. But why do a handful of people own so much land? Land is power, land is wealth, and more importantly, land is about race and class. The relationship to land, who owns it, who works it, and who cares for it, reflects obscene levels of inequality and legacy of colonialism and white supremacy in the United States and also the world. Wealth accumulation also goes hand in hand with exploitation and dispossession in the country. Enslaved black labor first built U.S. wealth atop stolen native land. The 1862 Homestead Act opened up 207 million acres of indigenous territory, which amounts to 10% of U.S. land for white settlement. Black, Mexican, Asian, Native people, of course, were categorically excluded from the benefits of federal programs that subsidized and protected generations of white wealth. So I'm going to leave that on the screen for a second. Y'all can read that because I ain't want to go that deep into the article. But you see, this devil was buying up all the damn farmland, man. Bill Gates of hell, he's buying up all the damn farmland, man. So what's up with that, man? The same man that's talking about everybody should get that jab and talking about people need to be depopulated. You need to depopulate people down to 500 million. It's the same man buying up all the farmland, man. So what the hell is he trying to do? What are they doing? What are they doing? Man, put two and two together. How about that? But I'm going to jump to this Job 20 real quick, man. Job 20. It says, Job 20 and 19. It says, because he had oppressed and had forsaken the poor, because he had violently taken away an house which he builded not. All this land that you stole, you damn devil, you violently took it away. It says, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. So don't let these devils fool you, man. They come on the TV smiling and shit. The ones who are the faces of this shit. Them just little workers for real. But they're the devils who you'll never see who run this world, man. The world is ran by an oligarchy. A group of people. They call them the Illuminati or the international bankers or, these big time so-called Jews who will work trillions and trillions of dollars, man. It says, because he had oppressed and had forsaken the poor, because he had violently taken away a house which he builded not. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. And it says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Yeah, you got a lot of people coming up on you, Esau, that's going to put their hands on you and touch you up, boy. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. And it says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Exactly. This is all just actions that this devil is taking, man, because he's going all out right before this World War III kickoff. So he going to be thrust through by the iron weapon, man, the nuclear missiles, man. It says, hold on. He says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn, cometh out of the body, and it cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up again against him. The earth is rising up against him. And you see it. Everybody got their finger pointed at this so-called white man in these last days, man. And Esau, he can't take it, man. He dish out all this hate and evil, man, but he can't take it when everybody start to flash the light on his ass, man, putting him up under a microscope. It says, the heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. The increase of his house shall depart. So you witnessing the heavens right now, revealing his iniquity with this word, man. These prophets that are on the highways and byways, on these corners throughout the globe, man, pushing this truth, condemning it, the king of Babylon, man, Esau, Edom, they're revealing that's the heavens revealing his iniquity, man. They're the ones that's doing it the right way, man. They got the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua on them. That's the heavens revealing that devil's iniquity. Verse 28, the increase of his house shall depart, and his good shall flow away in the day of his wrath. And his good shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man with Yahweh. This is the portion of a wicked man from Yahweh, and the heritage appointed unto him by Yahweh. Yeah, so that's beautiful, man. It's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful thing to see the fall of these devils, man. All we can do is rejoice and praise Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So hey, all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Rakakodash, Shalom to the hopeful elect, Kwam Yashala, and the Bible Bar.